to your morning intuitive heart flow class. So, intuitive heart flows is obviously all about the heart, and it's very much based on the understanding that we have a physical heart and an energetic heart, but that the two are very much connected. So often if we're feeling grief or some kind of unresolved emotions within our heart space, it has an immediate impact on the physiological heart and the chest as well. So by opening the chest, opening the front of the physiological heart and opening the back of the physiological heart, opening the hip flexors as well, we will engage more flow, we will bring more nutrients into our physiological body, but also we will bring in more energy to our energetic heart. So i.e. anything that you've been holding on to, consciously or subconsciously, it will help to gently sort of ease it out on its way. So thank you so much for being here, and let's come into a seated position. You can sit however you like, but make sure that your spine is nice and long, and root down through your sitting bones and reach up through the crown of the head. And go ahead and just allow your palms to face up towards the sky now. And let's just close the eyes here. And taking these first few moments to really just land into our body. And breathe out through the mouth and in through the nose. And just give yourself permission to let go of whatever you were doing before. Let go of any projections into the future. And let's arrive right here, right now, together in this wonderful present moment. There is magic to be found in the present moment. There is love, peace, and joy to be found in the present moment. So give yourself permission now to fully arrive here in the mind, in your body, in your practice. From this space now, bringing your hands together in front of your heart, and we're going to set an intention together here. And it goes, today is a beautiful day full of opportunity. I am exactly where I need to be. I open myself to the universe, and I trust in the unfolding of my life. Taking a breath in, and exhale out. And now open your palms up, creating a beautiful cup here. And then ask yourself, what brought me to the mat today? What do you need a little bit more of? What are you ready to invite into your heart, into your life experience? More peace, perhaps more joy, more love, more kindness. And then see all of those as wonderful colored energies coming from the stars, pouring down into your cup of life here, flowing through your hands, your arms, into your heart, and nourishing and soothing your heart. And really seeing those colors now. Which energy colors are you inviting in? Maybe some vibrant greens or some beautiful radiant orange. Maybe a wonderful fuchsia pink or a wonderful lilac. Really seeing that, or those colors that you are inviting into your experience. And know that those are the perfect ones for you at this moment in time. And keep revitalizing yourself through this visualization. Keep filling yourself up with fresh new energy, fresh new oxygen, in a real sense of inspiration flowing down, pouring through you now. That's it. And let's bring the hands to the heart now. And then take one hand to the heart and one hand to the mind. And just find that connection between the two. Taking a deep breath into your heart. As you exhale, let it go, relax. Take a deep breath into your mind. As you exhale, let it go, relax. Take a deep breath into both hands now, feeling that connection between your heart and your mind, the emotional, the sensual, and the rational. As you exhale, let it go, relax. Throughout your practice this morning, I really invite you and welcome you to connect between these points throughout your practice. Becoming fully present, fully aware of your heart and your mind, and the connection, the link between the two. The link and what unites these two spaces is our breath. The breath that flows freely up and down through the throat is the immediate connector between the mind and the heart. The rational, the thinking, the intuitive and the feeling. Once again, bringing your hands to your heart, thanking everyone else that came to practice with you this morning. And let's bow down to our hearts. And I wish you a wonderful, radiant practice and an even more wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. And then from here, let's just place the hands onto our knees and gently just roll the head from side to side. So a nice slow flow this morning. Just really taking your time. Just noticing how your body is responding to the movements. Noticing how your body is responding to the breath. And as always, if you find a place here around the neck or the shoulders that feels a little tight, just stay there for a few more moments and just breathe a little deeper. If you really release your chin to your chest as you drop forward and down, you should be able to find a little stretch into the bag of the heart, into the space between your shoulder blades as well. And then let's come back to the center. From here, take your fingers and place your hands at the back of your neck, and then just gently massage all the way up either side of your spine. Quite nice strong massage here, unless you don't like it, then obviously just go gently all the way up and down. And then run your fingers also on the outer edges of your shoulders, from your outer edges of your neck down all the way through to the collarbones, to the shoulders. Gorgeous. And then from there, place your hands right at that space at the top of your chest, almost where your chest meets your arms, and just give yourself a little massage here as well. So right now we're doing a little bit of acupressure massage. We're just breathing into these spaces. You can even hold it still. And we're gently encouraging a little more blood flow into these spaces that can become really tight as we tend to sit down a lot these days and almost can cave in. We want to open up and stimulate this wonderful energy lines that would really draw lots of fresh new energy into our heart space today. Gorgeous. And then from there, place your right hand onto the center of your chest. This is your energetic heart. And then place your left hand onto the back of your heart to the best of your ability. It doesn't matter if you can't quite reach. And now breathe in between your two hands. With each inhale, the body expands. With each exhale, the body softens. And now let's start to have a little conversation with the heart. Inhale, I see you. And as you exhale, to say the words, I love you. Inhale, I see you, breathing deeply into your heart space. Exhale, I love you, completely releasing anything else. Inhale, I see you. Exhale, I love you. Inhale, I see you. Exhale, I love you. Gently release your hands once again in front of your heart, reminding yourself of your intention. And then allow the next many moments to be like a breathing, moving meditation that brings that which you desire the most into existence. Allow it to be a wonderful, soothing, nourishing journey for your heart, your mind and your body. And from there, relaxing the hands either side of your body. Send your right arm up into the sky. Take a beautiful, nice, big side stretch. Keep rooting down through your right sitting bone. And just breathe into that right lung. In Chinese medicine, we believe that the lungs has an infinity of sometimes holding on to grief. So let's transmute any grief from those lungs. Let's transmute it into joy and kindness and compassion. Really give yourself permission to take your time this morning here. So often in life we just rush through. Maybe just notice what would happen if you send your right arm more to the sky or send it a little bit behind you. Just make some really nice, easy movements here around the side stretch. That's it, gorgeous. Beautiful. Wonderful. One more breath in. Big breath out. And as you inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the right hand down. Other side, send your left arm up into the sky. Reaching up and over now. Really rooting down through the left sitting bone. And once again, we'll start to bring some wonderful joy and love and kindness into that left lung. So if there is any grief in that left lung, let's just transmute it. We will change the energy from being heavy or sad into love, joy, kindness, and positivity. And again, just explore with that left arm what would happen. How does it feel? Perhaps you send that left arm a little bit higher to the sky, a little bit away from your body. Just having a little explore here. And then one more breath in. And as you exhale, let's come all the way back up. Gorgeous. Hands to your knees here. Now just roll your shoulders back and down. Nice, big, deep shoulder openness. Gorgeous. Place your hands onto your shoulders. Now let's just roll one elbow back at a time. Wonderful. Just opening up through your chest. Encouraging more blood flow into the front of the body. That's it. Wonderful. Let's go the other direction. So right arm forward and then the left arm. We're just enjoying this very creative movements here. One more either side. Gorgeous. And then from there, just interlace your fingers. Let's just warm up those wrists. That's it. So your hands are an extension of your heart. So it's really important to send lots of love even all the way up through your fingers. That's it. And then allow your hands to rub together. Let's get lots of heat. I know it's hot outside today, but even so, beautiful. Lots of heat. Beautiful. Placing your hands to your heart. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, let something go. And again, bring your hands together. Let's start to rub the palms together. They're beautiful, nice and fast. Creating lots of heat here. Beautiful. Even more. Placing those warm hands onto your heart, energetic heart. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, release anything that is no longer serving you. Hands outside up. Beautiful. And then finally, let's come forward onto hands and knees. Well done. Planting your wrists below your shoulders and your knees below your hips. We're just going to start to create some circular movements. So in your own way, you're just going to circle to the right hand side. You can do it with your hips as well if that feels good. Or maybe literally just using your chest and your torso if that feels better. But otherwise, nice big juicy circles, maybe even coming all the way forward into an up dog. And then hips to the right and all the way back into a child's pose. So you're just taking it here in your own flow, but circling towards the right hand side, however that feels best for you. Take another big circle here. And then let's start to go in the opposite direction. So we're going to start to circle to the left hand side now. So just whichever way you didn't do, we'll start to circle into that way. Maybe just close your eyes. It feels so good to move. We were born to move. Have you ever seen a toddler sitting still? Everything in the universe is moving, so allow yourself to be guided and inspired by the movement. But moving doesn't necessarily mean moving fast or furious or hard. It could just be gentle and small. But allow yourself just to flow. One more big circle here, however it feels. Final one. Wonderful. From here, we're just going to roll forward and back. So come forward, maybe just into a little cow here, or all the way forward into an up dog. And then whenever you're ready, let's push your hands into the floor, either knee to cat, or all the way do the final one now. Inhale, we come forward, drifting up. And as we exhale, we round and release. Beautiful work here. And then from here, let's come all the way back up. Let's just tuck the toes under. And let's find our way up into downward facing dog. We're starting to walk it out, bending one knee at a time. Just sending the hips from side to side. Just noticing how good it feels to breathe into the body, to release, to let go, just to create some space. Wonderful. Taking another breath in here, and another breath out. Wonderful. Allow your big toes to touch now. Go ahead and send your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee and stack your hips. So open up through those hips. Keep sending your chest to the left thigh. Keep releasing your left heel down into the floor. Gorgeous. Maybe extend your right leg all the way up into the sky if it feels okay. One more breath here. And then from there, let's bend your right knee. Come forward, placing your right foot in between your hands. And let's lower the left knee all the way down. And just lengthening through the spine here. And as you exhale, go a little deeper. With each inhale, we lengthen. And with each exhale, we release. So nice and easy, super slow. Inhale, I lengthen. Exhale, I surrender. Again, just an opportunity for you to close your eyes. Just notice how your body is feeling. And allowing your breath to guide you a little bit deeper. One more inhale. And exhale. Next inhale, come all the way up. Let's place the hands to the front thigh, tuck your tailbone under. You can double fold the mat. If it doesn't feel good for your left knee, just double fold the mat. Take a breath in here. Exhale, come forward. So we're opening up through that left hip flex. So inhale, we come up. Exhale, we come forward and down. Beautiful. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale, coming up. Exhale, we go down. Now staying down here, different options. If you're feeling a stretch in your left hip flexor, please stay here. Really engage the core. If you want a little bit more, reach your right fingertips down to the floor. And then send your left arm to the sky. And reach up and over to your right hand side. And then you can gently circle that left arm a little. Just noticing how and where in the body you need a little more stretch. You remember, if this doesn't work for you, you're welcome to stay in that first variation, both hands onto the right thigh. Wherever you are, see if you can make it a little bit softer. Notice where you're ready to open. Let's just take one more breath in here. And another breath out. Place your hands either side of your right foot now. Tuck your left toes under. Let's straighten that left knee. So for a moment, just rock and roll forward and back. Finding the leg through that left hip flexor. And then from there, let's lift all the way up, arms to the sky. And as you exhale, just bend your elbows, breathing into your heart. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we go down. And again, inhale, we lift. Just enjoy moving through space. One more inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Breathing into the heart. Right hip back, left hip forward. Taking that tailbone under a little bit more. Opening up through your heart. Place your hands to your shoulders. And once again, just sending one elbow back at a time. So nice strong legs, strong core. But a sense of softness through the heart. Beautiful. Wonderful. And then finally, send both arms up. Exhale, release them back. And again, inhale. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Let's come all the way forward and down now. In your own way, we're going to find our plank. Step your right foot back. Finding your way into plank. Exhale onto the knees. Keep your bottom high, lower to chest and chin. Take a breath in here. And a breath out. Inhale, slide yourself forward and up. Exhale, lower down. Twice more. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we release. And one more. Inhale to lengthen. And as we exhale, let it go. Tucking your toes under, sending your hips back to your heels. Let's meet in our downward facing dog. Start by walking it up, bending one knee at a time. That's it. Nice and easy here. And then allow your big toes to touch. Let's go to the other side. Send your left leg to the sky, bend your left knee and stack your hips. Keep sending your chest down to the right thigh and the right heel to the earth. If you like, you can extend your left leg to the sky, reaching it all the way up. 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, let's bend your left knee. And let's go all the way forward, placing your left foot in between your hands. Lowering right knee to earth. As we inhale, we lengthen through the front body. As we exhale, we surrender. So inhaling, breathing into the front of the heart. As you exhale, breathing into the back of your heart. And again, an opportunity to maybe just move with your eyes closed. Twice more, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. Just enjoying moving through space like a beautiful wave, like a ripple. From here, let's tuck the toes under. Wonderful. And from there, no, sorry, don't tuck your toes under. Come all the way up, hands to your left thigh. Tuck your tailbone under. Beautiful. Wonderful. And let's come forward. As we inhale, we lengthen. Keep tucking your tailbone under. As we exhale, we deepen. So finding that stretch through that right hip flexor. With each inhale, we lengthen. With each exhale, we deepen. Beautiful. 1 more. Inhale, we come forward. Now this time, as we come forward, please hold it here. Wonderful. Staying here, sending your left fingertips to the left side of your body to the ground. Send your right arm up and then reach over to your left hand side. Make sure that right knee is feeling okay. And again, an opportunity just to explore if it changes something in the experience as you start to slowly move your right arm. But remember that if it doesn't feel good for you to do so, please just keep both hands to your left thigh. You are exactly where you need to be, and where you are is perfect. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale this time, let's place the hands either side of your left foot. This time, do tuck your right toes under, straighten your right knee. And just rock forward and back, finding that right hip flexor. Gorgeous, that's it, you guys. And then from here, let's squeeze the glutes together, come onto fingertips. And let's lift everything up. Arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, open your heart. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we bend. Gorgeous. And again, inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we surrender. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And then from there, just hands to your shoulders once again. Just glide with those elbows as if you're moving through water. Nice strong core, strong legs, but opening up into the back of your heart and the front of your heart. Beautiful. Send your arms up. Exhale, open up. Inhale, we go up. Exhale, we open. Lastly, inhale. And exhale. Let's fold forward and down, hands either side of your front foot. Let's find our way into our high plank. And this time as you exhale, either knees, chest and chin or chaturanga. Inhale, lift it up. Shoulders back, hat to the sky. Exhale as a down dog. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale, blubber through the lips, let something go. One more inhale. One more exhale. Beautiful. Allow your big toes to touch. On your next inhale, just a single breath in, sends the leg up to the sky, right leg to the sky. And then from there, step your right foot forward in between your hands. As you inhale, lift it up into a high lunge. And as you exhale, bring your right hand to the right hip, to the sacrum, and to the left thigh. Reach up, and as you exhale, deepen that front knee, breathing into the heart. Just 3 more breaths here, nice and easy. 2 more. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, gorgeous. Turn your left heel in and down. Right arm forward. Left arm back, warrior 2. Flip your right palm to the sky. Exhale, reverse warrior. Peaceful warrior here. Moving away from the right knee. As you inhale, straighten the right knee. As you exhale, you bend it. And again, inhale, we straighten. Exhale, we bend. 1 more. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, we bend. Gorgeous. Come up, warrior 2. Exhale here. Lift your right elbow to the right thigh. Left arm up and over. And again, this kind of little circular movements just to help open up the heart a little bit more. Just noticing where in the body you're feeling this. And your circles can be way smaller than mine or way bigger than mine. It's all good. Beautiful. 1 more here, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. From there, look down to the right foot. Place your left hand to the left hip. Let's zigzag that left foot a little bit closer to the right. Reaching your right hand to the floor now, a little bit in front of the right foot and out to the side. And start to lift up, staggering the hips. You're coming up into half marine pose. And you can keep your left heel in the same line as your left hip. Or if it feels good for you, maybe lift a little bit higher. Maybe bend the left knee and grab hold of your left ankle. And again, an opportunity to open up through the heart. Maybe looking to the left side. Maybe even looking all the way up towards the sky. Just breathing into your heart here. I'm going to give you a variation today, just stay tuned. Staying here. I'll look down to the right hand, release both hands down. If you want this variation, take your right hand to the left foot and then start to kick it up. And you can look underneath your left arm. So this is quite advanced, but just take it to whichever one, whichever version you want to go to. Good. And then everyone release both hands down, bend your right knee. Let's step it back into a high lunge, high plank, meeting in our high plank. Exhale, taking your flow, chaturanga. Inhale, lift it up, shoulders back. Exhaling heart to downward facing dog. Taking a breath in, taking a breath out. Allow your big toes to meet. Send your left leg to the sky now, just single breath. And as you exhale, let's step that left foot forward in between your hands. Coming all the way up, inhale. As you exhale, left hand to the left hip, to your sacrum, and to the right thigh. Send your heart to the sky and as you open up. 3 beautiful heart breaths. 1 more. Beautiful. Send your right heel in and down. Send your left arm forward and the right arm back, warrior 2. Just solidify it here for a moment. Make sure your left knee is right above your left ankle, so don't take it forward. Left knee above your left ankle, gorgeous. Flip your left palm to the sky. Exhale, coming into peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Inhale, straighten that left knee. Exhale to bend it. Inhale to straighten the left knee. Exhale, we bend it. One more. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, coming up into warrior two. Exhale, solidify to surrender. Inhale, left elbow, left thigh. Send your right arm up and over, extended side angle. And now staying here again, sending that right arm back. And just tiny little circles through that right shoulder if that feels good for you. Just taking your time here, very nice. Let's do one more inhale. And exhale. And then from there, we'll send your right hand to the right hip. Look down to the left foot. Take that right foot a little bit closer. Extending your left arms forward in front of the left toes and out to the left a little. Coming forward. Extending right leg out, either right heel in alignment with your right hip. Take your right hip on top of the left. Stay here, lift a little bit higher. Maybe bend that right knee, grab a hold of your right ankle. And kicking up, opening up for your heart. Maybe looking towards the right side or up towards the sky. And now, if you did so on the other side, let's go for that crazy in that wonderful version. So staying as you are, which is perfect. You're looking down to the floor, right hand down. Take your left hand, reach it back, grab hold of your right foot. And now start to see if you can kick that right leg up towards the sky. And maybe coming into a space of starting to look underneath your right arm. Breathe. Keep finding that breath. Great work, everyone. And let's look down to the hands. Release the hands, release the pulse. Let's step it back, finding our way into high plank. And as you exhale, take your flow. Inhale up. This time, knees down. Take your sitting bones back into child's pose. Allow your knees to open up wide. Send your arms forward, palms facing each other. Staying here, send the prayer over the head to encourage a deeper opening through your chest and your heart. Just taking 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deepest breath in. Deepest breath out. Beautiful. From here, release the hands down. Start to walk your hands all the way back up towards your knees. Bring your knees together. As you inhale, send your arms out. Open into the front of the heart. And as you exhale, just give yourself a big hug. Really round into the back of the heart. Breathing into the back of the heart. And again, inhale, we open up. Looking forward, inviting in fresh energy. Exhale, rounding the spine, giving yourself a great big hug. Really breathing into back of heart. Twice more. Inhale, we open up. Fresh energy coming in. And as we exhale, let something go. Breathe into the back of the heart. And the last one, inhale, open up to receive. As we exhale around the spine, give yourself a great big hug and release. And then from there, just release your hands, but send the crown of the head down to the floor. Place the eyebrows as close to your knees as you can. Take your hands around your heels. And now start to lift your hips up towards the sky. So you're coming into a little inversion here. This is a really good one for breathing some space into the space between your shoulder blades, breathing into the back of your heart here. Keep sending your hips forward. Make sure the crown of the head is completely on the floor. Keep sending your hips towards the sky. Breathe. more breaths here, nice and deep. Gorgeous. And then gently surrender those hips down. Sending your arms forward, take a breath in. Exhale it out, let it go. Wonderful. From there, we're going to lift all the way up. So we just breathed into the back of the hat. We're going to come into the front of the hat now. So coming up, getting ready for Camel Post. So we want to send our hips forward. And imagine that you are squeezing something in between your inner thighs here. Tucking your tailbone under, very nice. So send your hips forward, lift your hat. Send your hips forward, lift your hat. Now place your hands onto the lower back. And keep engaging your inner thighs, engaging the core. And keep dropping your chin to your chest. So I'm not looking up, just chin to chest. I'm much more excited about your heart lifting up than your hips going forward too much. So it's not to do a big back bend, we're doing this to get a front stretch. So really tuck under here, engage your core, push your hips forward a little. Now lift your chest. Hips forward, lift your chest. Very nice. Squeeze your glutes. Nice big smile. On the next inhale, come up. As you exhale, tuck your toes under. You're going to sit back just to have a little toe stretch. Oh yes, how nice. There we go. For most people this feels awful, so if it gets you, don't worry. Taking 2 breaths here, palms facing up. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Place your hands together in front of your heart. Remember your intention. Remember what brought you to your mat today. Remember what is in your heart. And let's move from that space. Blink your eyes open. Let's get ready. Coming up. Take your hands behind you. Lift your heart. Push your hips forward. Lift your heart. Push your hips forward. Keep squeezing the glutes. Engage your core. Push forward a little bit more. Staying here. Right arm up. Right all the way up. Back to grab hold of your right heel. If you're too far away, maybe tuck your toes under. Grab hold of your heels. And then left arm up. And grabbing hold of the left heel. And remember, if this doesn't work, just keep your hands onto your lower, to the top of your buttocks instead. Wherever you are, keep squeezing the glutes. Engage the core. Keep breathing into your heart. Tuck your chin to your chest. One more breath here. Then as you exhale, this time tuck your chin to your chest, hands to your hips, and lift it up. Once again, tuck your toes and come back. I know, well done. Again, hands to your heart, just close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deepest breath in. Deepest breath out. Beautiful. Now, coming all the way back up for our final one. If this doesn't feel good for you, you can do the one when you lie on the front body and grab hold of your ankles and lift up like that instead into a boat. But otherwise, hands to the hips. Push your hips forward, lift through your chest. Push your hips forward, lift through your chest. Stay here. Right arm up, grabbing hold of that right ankle. Left arm up, grabbing hold of that left ankle. Staying here, maybe untucking those toes. Keep pushing the hips forward. Wonderful. Tuck your chin to your chest and really lift through that heart. Maybe start to look up now. And only if it feels okay, release your head back. Breathe. Come out, hands back to the top of your body, squeeze your glutes, lift up. And this time come all the way back down, well done. Sending your arms to the sky. And as you exhale, sending wonderful love and blessings into mind, heart and body. You're going to start to come forward again onto hands and knees. Tucking the toes under, we meet up into a downward facing dog. And just start by walking it out once again. Finding length through the back body, length into those hamstrings. Wonderful. And your next inhale, send your right leg to the sky, just a single breath. Exhale, place your right foot forward in between your hands. And all we're going to do is work with your right hamstring now. So we're going to send the hips up, and then we're going to come back down. And maybe you can only stretch your right knee a little and then back down, and that's fine. Maybe you can stretch it all the way and flex your right foot, and that's equally fine. 5 more breaths here by yourself. And just notice as you inhale, you breathe into front of heart. As you exhale, you breathe into the back of your heart. Notice if your body feels a little more open now. Hopefully there's a little more space and a little more room to play with here. Gorgeous. Twice more. And your deepest breath in here. And this time come forward, lower your left knee down. Start to straighten your right knee to the best of your ability, finding your right hamstring. Staying high on your fingertips as you inhale. And as you exhale, go a little deeper into that stretch. You are so welcome to stay here 5 breaths. So slide your right leg forward. Coming down towards your split variation. Wherever you are is perfect, so please don't analyze or criticize. We're just opening up into our deepest extension today, our deepest expression of the back of the heart and the front of the heart. Remember, the energy that runs at the front of the body connects to the front of your heart. And your entire physiological of your back body, that includes your hamstring, the calf, all the way up your back body, that corresponds to the back of your heart. 2 more breaths wherever you are. Wonderful. 1 more deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And from there, in your own way, let's make our way all the way back up into a downward facing dog. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale, blubber the lips, let something go. Before we go to the other side, slow it down onto the knees once again. You're going to come into melting heart pose. Keep your hips right above your knees. Start to walk your hands forward. So trying to keep those hips right above knees. Maybe come down into the forearms. Maybe forehead down. Maybe send your arms a little bit wider. And then relax your elbows down and your chin down. And some of you lucky people, maybe you can relax your chest down to the ground. So we just gently encouraging a deeper opening of the armpits, of the heart, of the chest, of the throat, of the lungs, of the mind. And just keep asking yourself, where can I let go? Keep melting down. So the first time you do this pose, you could feel very uncomfortable. This is completely normal. But with time, this pose only gets more and more comfortable. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. It used to be my least favorite pose, and now I absolutely love it. It just takes time. Taking another 2 breaths in. Wonderful. And then from there, let's gently come all the way back up. Forward into a high plank. Exhale, take that vinyasa. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale is a downward facing dog. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale, blubber the lips, let it go. And your next inhale, single breath in, extends the left leg high to the sky. Really reach out through all of your extremities. Reach your right heel into the floor as much as you're reaching those left toes to the sky. And let's go ahead and place your left foot forward in between your hands. And remember, all we're going to do is find the left hamstring. So as we inhale, we lift up. And maybe you can't quite straighten your left knee, and that's fine. As we exhale, come forward and down. Take another 5 breaths here by yourself. So just forward and down, nice and easy. As we come forward, we breathe into the front of heart. As we come back, we breathe into the back of the heart. And really just allowing yourself to be guided by how the physiological and emotional heart is feeling right now. 2 more movements here, nice and deep breaths here. 1 more. And then let's all come forward, lower that right knee to the ground. And see if you can straighten your left hamstring a little. With each inhale, you lengthen. With each exhale, you deepen. As you inhale, you lengthen. As you exhale, you go deeper. And staying here, starting to slide that left leg forward towards your splits if that feels good. Just remembering to take it nice and easy. Wherever you are, just breathe into that space. Remember that the tightness you may be feeling in your left hamstring, on your left calf, on the right hip flexor, that tightness is the same tightness that you're feeling somewhere around your heart. You're just breathing into those spaces and gently surrendering down. Take another breath in. Deep breath out. Just slowly and mindfully, once again, just finding our way into downward facing dog. Just walking it out nice and easy, gracefully, lazily, swaying your hips from side to side, getting a nice little side stretch here, gorgeous. And then from here, start to walk the feet all the way up to the front of your mat, moving super slowly, moving in slow motion. Taking the weight into the hands a little bit more. Keep trusting that your body can hold you. Coming to the front of your mat now. Bend your knees generously. Look hold arms and elbows. Then nod your head for yes. Give your head a shake for no. Take another breath in through the nose. As you exhale, blow over the lips, let it go. Gently staying here, or send your arms around your legs. Staying here, slide those arms down the back of your legs. So wherever you are is perfect. If it would feel better for you to keep your knees bent, keep them bent. I would really like you to release the back of the neck. Drop your chin to your chest a little bit more. And then relax your jaw. Allow the lips to gently come apart. That's it. Breathing into the body now. Where can you let go? What are you holding on to? Give yourself permission to just release. Imagine you have water flowing through your spine, out through the crown, releasing any tension of mind, body, or spirit. Take another 3 deep, refreshing, cleansing breaths here. And you blow over the lips one more time. There, release your hands into the earth. Slowly bend your knees. In your own way, you're going to come to seated. Take the soles of the feet together. Take your hands to your ankles. Lift up through the heart. And as you exhale, bow forward and down. Allow the palms to face up if that feels okay. And relax the forehead down. And just completely surrender down into the space. Just pose your practice. Just completely let go. Hips, the inner thighs, the glutes, wherever you feel the stretch, just keep breathing into that space. Take another breath in. Big sigh out. From here, come all the way back up into seated. Gently bring your knees together and give yourself a nice big hug. From there, come back up. Send your left foot in front of your right. So left foot in front of your right. That's it. I'm going to demo this way, but it's going to make more sense. So left foot in front of your right. Nice. Either stay here and start to come forward, breathing into the outer hips, or see if you could send your left ankle on top of your right knee and then gently lower that knee down. Now if this knee stays up like this, maybe bring a cushion underneath it, and then in your own way start to come forward. If that doesn't work, just keep your left foot in front. It can be on the floor. And let's start to come forward and relax all the way down. Maybe again allow the palms to face out if that works for you. Let's take another breath in and a big sigh out. Rocking the hands a little bit to your left hand side just to stretch the right side body a little bit more. And then walk all the way to the center and walk all the way over to your right hand side to stretch for your left side body. Back to the center, come all the way back up into seat, and we're going to change the crossing of the legs. So release your legs, this time sending your right foot in front. Remember you can stay here, or maybe you send that right foot up, placing it on top of your left knee. And if that knee is going very high, place a cushion, or if it really doesn't work, just keep that right foot at the front of your left knee. And let's go ahead and fold forward and back. Let go. So our hips and our glutes are normally very, very tight. So if this is you, you are completely normal. But it is so healthy for us to breathe into those spaces of tightness and to create a little more space. Remember, when we create space in the body, we simultaneously create space in the mind. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. This time, let's start by walking the hands towards your right side body. Breathing into the outer left side body. Maybe coming onto the fingertips, walking a little bit further around if that's possible. And let's come back to the center and walk all the way across to your left hand side now. And again, maybe being on the fingertips to go a little deeper. Slowing your breath right down now. And then finally come back to the center, take another breath in here. Another breath out. And let's slowly roll all the way up. Sending your arms out and up to the sky. As you exhale, just bend your elbows, opening through your heart. And again, inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, let's do a lion's breath. Stick your tongue out. One more, inhale all the way up. One more lion's breath, let something go. Wonderful. And then gently bringing your hands to your heart. Taking a breath in. And as you exhale, just bowing down to yourself. And I invite you now to release that right foot and come in either to seated meditation. Just come to lie down into Shavasana, whatever feels good for you. So either stay seated, or please go ahead, come to lie down on your back body. Give yourself permission to just take a wonderful rest here coming into Shavasana. Whatever you decide to do is so, so perfect. Now wherever you are, just start to tune into your breath. With each inhale, the heart expands front and back, right and left side, inside, outside. With each exhale, the heart completely relaxes. So give yourself permission to just feel into your heart. Close your eyes, fall in love, and stay there. Everything else can wait. repeat our affirmation here today for the final time. Today is a beautiful day full of opportunity. I am exactly where I need to be. I open myself to the universe and I trust in the unfolding of my life. And so it is. Relaxing down through all of your body now. Relax your shoulders, your heart, your hips. And this wonderful stream of positivity. Seeing yourself lying next to a wonderful mountain river. Just allowing the softness and the softness of the background water to gently help you flush away anything and everything that is noisy and unwanted. Just allowing yourself to lie here now, sitting here, rejuvenating yourself from the inside out. A real sense of deep, deep gratitude to yourself for your wonderful morning practice. For having dedicated precious time to the wellness of your mind, your body and your spirit, ensuring that you have set yourself up in the best possible way for a wonderful, beautiful day. Whatever happens today, just know that you have the resources to bring forth the best of you and the best of everyone else. And so it is. If you have more time today, I really encourage you to simply stay here and rest. If you need to get your day moving, start to deepen your breaths. Move toes and fingers. Take a nice big stretch, extending your arms above your head. Reaching nice and long through the whole of the body. And then bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself one final nice big hug. Feeling the front, the back and the sides of your heart simultaneously. And then find your way all the way up into seated if you're not there already. We're going to close our session today just with one big breath. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to the heart. Let's bow down to the lightness and the love and the kindness of our beautiful hearts. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed this practice and I hope to see you soon. Just a reminder that I do other practices that are very much focused on rituals. I have one on Monday mornings called Morning Ritual and Flow. So if this is something you enjoy, then perhaps check that one out. Have a great day. Thank you so much.